Good morning and welcome to English Lessons on Iman TV. As usual, we are going to start our lesson with practice and review of words that you studied before. And then after that, we're going to work on grammar, making questions, which is also a review lesson to give you further practice. And then we're going to study some new words. And these words are in relation to housing terminologies. And then at the end, we will have a grammar lesson again. بیننده های بسیار محترم تلویزیون ایمان، درس امروز با یک تمرین و تکرار لغات که شما قبلا مطالعه کرده بودین شروع میکنیم. بعداً یک درس گرامر است که او تبدیل کردن جملات statement به سوالی است و بعداً لغات نو راجع به housing terminology، یعنی لغاتی که مربوط امور خانه و انواع و اقسام خانه میشه خدمت شما تقدیم میکنم و بعداً درس آخر ما هم درس گرامر است که قسما ریویوز اما اکسرسایزش نو است. So let's start our lesson with a review and practice of vocabulary. So what I have for you is a multiple choice test. Okay? So I give you a sentence with a word underlined, and then after that I have 4 choices for you: A, B, C, and D. One of these words will correctly mean the same thing as the word which is underlined. این دیگه قسمت فارسیش برای شما بگویم که یک جمله خدمت شما تقدیم میکنم. در این جمله یک لغت ازی به اصطلاح زیرش خط کشیده شده و بعداً برای شما 4 جواب داده شده: A, B, C, D. یک از این لغاتی که در مقابل A و B و C و D قرار داره عین معنا را داره که با عین معنای لغت را داره که درش خط کشیده شده. دیگه توقع ما شما است که همین لغت هم معنایش از این چایسایی که به شما داده میشه پیدا بکنید. So let's start the first one. They allowed John to use his dictionary. So what is the meaning of allowed? What's another word for allowed? A, stopped. B, permitted. C, encouraged. D, discouraged. Number 2, he wears casual clothes to school. What's another word for casual, especially casual clothes? It means A, modern. B, traditional. C, informal. D, chic. What is the correct answer? So for number 1, they allowed John to use his dictionary. Another word for allowed is what? The correct answer is permitted. Allowed and permitted have the same meaning. و معنای فارسیش اجازه دادن است. یعنی که allowed means permitted and permitted means allowed means اجازه دادن. He wears casual clothes to work. So what is the meaning of casual? The correct answer is informal. یعنی casual clothes معنایش است که لباس غیر رسمی. لباسی که ما فعلا به جان ما هست. This is not casual, this is رسمی. But casual means kind of clothes that you wear, that you go to a picnic, you go to shopping, that kind of thing. So, please repeat after me. Allowed, permitted. Casual, informal. Sentence number 3. The teacher purchased a new car. What does purchase mean? What is another word for purchase? When you purchase a car, what do you do? A, bought. B, brought. C, borrowed. D, made. Which one is the correct answer? Question number 4. Henry is broke. Broke in this sentence means A, Henry found money. B, Henry has no money. C, Henry stole money. D, Henry borrowed money. Which one is this? If somebody says that I'm broke, or Henry says that he's broke, what does that mean? Okay, so now let's look at sentence number 3, see if you guessed the correct answer. The teacher purchased a new car. Purchased is another word, more formal word for the word what? Bought. Purchase without ed means buy, and purchased is the past tense of buy, bought. یعنی خریداری کردن. And Henry is broke. Broke in this sentence means what? He has no money. B is the best answer. یعنی کسی که میگن در انگلیسی broke به معنای شکستن اینجا نیست، بلکه وقتی که شما راجع به یک شخص broke استعمال میکنید، میگن my brother is broke or my sister is broke، این معنای از این نداره که شکسته باشه، یا مریض باشه. معنای از این داره که بیخی مفلس است، به اصطلاح هیچ پیسه نداره. کسی که همه پیسه‌اش خلاص شده باشه، افلاس داده باشه، مفلس باشه، او رو میگن he is broke. Okay? So Henry is broke means Henry is مفلس. Henry doesn't have any money. So purchased means bought. Please repeat. Purchased, bought. Broke, has no money. Question number 5. Slide means A, start, B, exit, C, stop, D, move. The correct answer is, for this one, the correct answer is slide means move. You slide a door, you move a door. You slide a window, you move a window. Or slide anything, you move it. Steal means break, bring, rob, spend. A, B, C, D. Which one is the correct answer? The correct answer for steal is rob. Rob and steal, in Farsi, both of them means دزدیدن. یعنی کسی که یک دزدی میکنن، he robbed a bank، یعنی یک بانک دزدی کرد. Or he stole money from a bank، از بانک پیسه دزدی کرد. So rob is steal، دزدیدن، دزدی کردن. So please repeat: slide, move, steal, rob. Question number 7. Repair means A, build, B, fix, C, buy, and D, damage. And the correct answer for repair is what? Fix. You repair a car. You fix a car. You repair a bike. You fix a bike. In Farsi, repair means tarmim kardan. So whatever you fix, you say repair. You can repair a wall in your house. You can repair the bicycle in your house, or a camera, or whatever. Fix. Number 8. Some people eat the peel of an orange. Peel means A, seed, B, section, C, skin, D, juice. The correct answer for peel is skin. So the peel means the skin. So please repeat: repair, fix, peel, skin. Question number 9. A receptionist is a person who A, extinguishes fires, B, designs buildings, C, looks at x-rays, D, answers phone. The correct answer for receptionist is what? D, answers phone. Somebody who sits at the desk and answers phones at a company is a receptionist. Extinguishes fires. Who extinguishes fire? A firefighter. Designs building. Who designs building? What's your guess? Architects. An architect, muhandis, designs buildings. Looks at x-rays, is the x-ray technician. These are the words we studied before, and I keep bringing them back to your attention so that you don't forget them. Number 10. A cab driver is a person who A, fixes cars, B, buys and sells cars, C, collects old cars, D, drives taxis. The correct answer is what? Cab as another word for taxi. So a cab driver means a taxi driver. So please repeat after me: receptionist, someone who answers phones. Please repeat: cab, cab driver, taxi driver. Now what I have for you, I have about 8 or 10 sentences. I want you to change these statements into questions with do, does, and all these other words we studied. در این قسمت یک تمرین گرامری بر شما دارم که ما یک جملات بیانیه را دارم. با شما به فارسی بیانیه میگیم. این از شما توقع ما است که این جملات بیانیه را شما به یک جمله سوالیه تبدیل بکنید. مثلا میگیم Waha prays early in the morning every day. So you need to look at 3 things here: the subject, the verb, and the time. So you see, every day. Every day means what? You do it repeatedly every day. Praise is what? The verb with an S. And wahab is what? The person. So in order to change this to question, first you need to find the verb. The verb is what? Pray. And then what? Is this action verb or to be verb? Remember to be verb, there are 5 to be verb. Is, am, are, was, were. Those. Is praise one of those words? Of course not. So if it's not one of those words, you have to use what? Do, does, or did. Now, so for pray to choose which one to use, do, does, or did, you need to look at the tense in the person, the subject. So the tense is present tense. For present tense we use what? Do or does. And the person is what? So which one do you use here? It depends on the person. Is the person singular or plural? Here, wahab, we talk about one person. So for one person, we use does. So the correct answer is, does Wahab pray early in the morning every day? Why did we use does? Because the verb is present tense and the subject is what? The subject is, first of all, it's an action verb, pray. So it's not a to be verb. And then it's present tense and the subject is singular, Wahab. Let's look at sentence number 2. We are learning English on Iman TV now. Now find the verb first. See, I underlined it for you already. Are learning. In this verb phrase, do we have a to be verb? Do we have is, am, are, was, or were in this sentence? Of course, yes, are. So if you have a to be verb, changing a statement to a question is extremely easy. Bring the to be verb at the beginning of the sentence. یعنی خلاصه معلوماتی که با شما دادم راجع به قاعده گرامری انگلیسی است که شما وقتی که یک جمله بیانیه را به سوالیت تبدیل میکنین، مهمترین چیز که شما اول فعل جمله را پیدا کنید. وقتی که فعل را پیدا کردید میبینید که یک فعل اکشن ورب است، یعنی یک عمل انجام میشه، یا to be verb است. یک to be verb is, am, are, was, were است. اگر یکی از این 5 فعل شما در جمله میبینید، کار شما بسیار آسان است. اما فعل سر جمله بیارین در شروع جمله بیانیه با سوالیت تبدیل میشه. اما اگر فعل اکشن ورب باشه که یک عمل نشان بده، در اون صورت است که شما باید از do, does و یا did استفاده بکنید. تعلق به این داره که آیا شما فعل به زبان حال است یا زمان ماضی است. اگر زمان ماضی باشه باز هم کار شما آسان است، تنها did استفاده میکنید در شروع جمله. اما اگر زمان حال باشه شما دو چویس دارید، یکیش do's و دیگهش does است. ایناله اگر فاعل جمله مفرد باشه در اون صورت does استفاده میکنید به زمان حال. اگر فاعل جمله جمع باشه در اون صورت do استفاده میکنید به زمان حال. و به خاطر در جمله اول وهاب یک نفر است و به خاطر از اینکه یک نفر است سینگولر است، مفرد است، به اون صورت است که ما does میگیم و میگیم does وهاب pray. یک موضوع دیگر هم میخوایم خدمت شما عرض بکنم و این است که وقتی که شما does در جمله استفاده میکنین، اما اسی که در verb یا در فعل موجود است او استعمال دیگر نمیشه، به خاطر که does خودش اس داره، به خاطر است که در فعل دیگر استفاده میشه. جمله دوم ببینید که در این جمله حرف بی یعنی فعل بی آر موجود است. دیگه کار مطلقاً آسان است، فقط آر شروع جمله بیارین، جمله تبدیل میشه به سوالیه. That's what we have now. Are we learning English on Iman TV? شما در آینده کدام جای امتحان میتین، اینمی قاعده را در نظر داشته باشین وقتی که صحبت میکنین، وقتی که گپ میزنین، که آیا شما با راجع به کدام زبان گپ میزنین، آیا در جمله شما فعل to be یا action verb است. Let's look at sentence number 3 now. Hamid traveled to Egypt in 2014. Now, need to find the verb. Traveled. Is traveled a to be verb? Remember to be verbs? Is, am, are, was, were. Is it one of those words? Of course not. So it's what? It's an action verb. Travel. Okay. Now, is this present tense or past tense? Traveled. ED. Whenever you see ED, it means what? It's past tense. So if it's past tense, It's action verb. You have only one choice. Your life is easy. Use did at the beginning of the sentence and drop ed from the verb. So you say what? Did Hamid travel to Egypt in 2014? So you use did. Why? Because it's traveled, past tense. When you drop the ed of the verb. این قسمت بر شما با فارسی هم توضیح میتونم و ایست که در این جمله میبینیم که traveled فعل جمله است و سوال ایست که آیا این یک فعل to be است؟ واضحاً که نه، پس یک action verb است. سوال دیگه ایست که آیا این action verb این فعل که عمل نشان میده آیا این در زمان حال است یا در زمان ماضی است؟ در زمان ماضی است. چطور میفهمیم؟ به خاطر که ed در فعل است. traveled ed. اینا وقتی که فعل زمان گذشته باشه فقط یک auxiliary استفاده میشه و او auxiliary did است. میگن did حمید travel. منتها یک موضوع دیگر هم در نظر داشته باشین که وقتی که did استفاده میکنین اما ایدی که در فعل است او به اصطلاح از بین میره. میگن did حمید travel. ایدی رو دیگه دراپ میکنین، دیلیت میکنین، از بین میبرین، حذف میکنین. به او خاطر است که میگن که did Hamid travel to Egypt in 2014? Ali was a doctor in India. Ali was a doctor in India. Now find the verb was. What kind of a verb is was? Is this a to be verb or is this an action verb? Was is what? Is, am, are, was, were. One of the to be verbs. When you find a to be verb, your job is easy. Just bring to be verb at the beginning of the sentence. So you say what? Was Ali a doctor in India? یعنی وقتی که ما شما در فارسی این کارا رو نمی کنیم تنها اگر رسمی گپ بزنیم کلمه آیا را استفاده می کنیم. آیا علی در هندوستان دکتر بود یا نبود؟ اما بعض اوقات we just raise the intonation. میگیم Ali doctor بود در هندوستان. We don't use do or does or do not move anything in Farsi. Let me read the questions and the statements. Wahab prays early in the morning every day. Does Wahab pray early in the morning every day? We are learning English on Iman TV now. Are we learning English on Iman TV now? Hamid traveled to Egypt in 2014. Did Hamid travel to Egypt in 2014? Ali was a doctor in India. Was Ali a doctor in India? بازم میگم که ما شما در فارسی این مشکل را به اصطلاح نداریم که ما از لغت دو یا دز یا کدام شکل دیگه استفاده کنیم. در صورتی که ما بخوایم که به اصطلاح فارسی کتابی گپ بزنیم اما کلمه آیا را در شروع جمله اضافه میکنیم اون نشان میده که این یک سوالی است. در غیر از او تنها انتونیشن جمله بالا میره و او جمله با سوالی تبدیل میشه. Let's go to the next group of words, sentences. Change the following statements to questions. Number 5. Zia used to play soccer every day. So again, find the verb used to. Is this present or past? Of course we have what? Ed. So we use what? Did. Did Zia used to play soccer every day? See, we use did and we drop the D of use. So the verb is what? Action verb, used to. Many Afghans live in Fremont, California. Find the verb. The verb is what? Live. Live is an action verb or to be verb? Of course, action verb. So what do? Is this present tense or past tense? Live. We don't have ed or past form of the verb. So it's present tense. Because present tense, we need to think about two words. Do or does. So, do many Afghans live in Fremont, California? We cannot use does. Why? Because we say Afghans, plural. Zala worked for an Intercontinental Hotel in Kabul in 1975. 1975 is what? In the past. Also, worked. Worked means what? It means it's past tense. And Zala is what? One name, one person, third person singular. So, work is to be verb? Of course not. It's action. Is this present or past? Worked, ed. So it's what? Past tense. So we say what? Did Zalal work for Intercontinental Hotel in Kabul in 1975? Did is the answer. And when we use did, we don't use ed with the verb. Did Zalal work, not worked. So every time you use did, you do not put ed with the verb. Keep that in mind. یعنی هر باره که شما یک جمله را با did سوال میسازین، توجه بکنین که شکل اول فعل استفاده بکنین. اگر فعل با قاعده باشه ایدیش از بین ببرین و اگر فعل بی قاعده باشه شکل اول فعل استفاده بکنین. The students look tired. Again, the verb is what? Look. Is this present tense or past tense? It is what? Present tense. Is the subject plural or singular? Students. So that's what? Plural. So we say what? Do students look tired? Do students look tired? That's the answer. So let me read these statements and then the questions. Zia used to play soccer every day. Did Zia used to play soccer every day? Many Africans live in Fremont, California. Do many Africans live in Fremont, California? Zalal worked for Intercontinental Hotel in Kabul in 1975. Did Zalal work for Intercontinental Hotel in Kabul in 1975? The students look tired. Do the students look tired? So now we're moving to new vocabulary. در این قسمت لغات نو بر شما من تقدیم میکنم که لغات به ارتباط امو ترمینولوژی یا اصطلاحات است که در قسمت هاوزینگ یا انواع و اقسام مختلف امارات استفاده میشن. So this one you see what? You see building and there are many small spaces where people live. And this is called what? Apartment buildings, okay? So in each building there are what? Separate homes. It's called apartment. And usually people do what? They rent apartments, okay? It doesn't belong to them, okay? So it's apartment buildings. So please repeat after me. Apartment building. Apartment building. What about this one? What do you see here? You see what? You see condominiums. Condominiums are condos. Condominiums and condos, they're basically the same as an apartment, except what? That each apartment, each condo is owned by a person. It doesn't belong to one company. Apartments belongs to one company or one person, but condos usually belong to one person. And usually the owners live in a condo. Sometimes they do rent it, but it's usually what? Each apartment is owned individually. یعنی فرق تفاوت آپارتمان و کاندو است که آپارتمان به صورت عموم بلدینگ هایی است که او به مؤسسه یا به یک شخص تعلق داره، مردم به او کرا میشینن. اما کاندو مثل آپارتمان است، منتها هر آپارتمان از این توسط به یک شخص تعلق داره، یعنی به اون کمپانی تعلق نداره به صورت عموم و به صورت عموم خود همون کسی که مالکش است دو زندگی میکنه و بعض اوقات واقع میشه که مالکش رو کرا هم بده. اما به صورت عموم تفاوت آپارتمان و کاندو همی است که آپارتمان تمامش به یک شخص و به یک مؤسسه تعلق میگیره، اما کاندو it's individually owned. Now what we see here is what? Look at these. It's basically the same kind of thing that you saw for condo and apartment, but it's called what? Townhouses. So townhouses are usually 2 to 3 story homes that are separate from one another and they share one wall with another neighbor. So you get more privacy. It's better than apartment or condo. So these are called townhouses. They also have a little space or yard, backyard and front yard for more privacy. So please repeat, townhouse. townhouse. What do we see here? This is called single family homes. Single family homes are what? Homes that are separate from one another. They do not share walls with one another. They're separate. There is a fence in between them, separate the two. It could be one story, could be two story, but they are single family home. Each house is separate and there's a space around it, and they do not share any wall or anything with another house. While with condo, with townhouse and apartment, they're very close and they share walls. And this is what? A one-story house. One story means خانه یک منزله. اینجا story معنای قصه و داستان نیست. اگر لغت story رو شما به ارتباط یک خانه استفاده بکنین، یعنی one story house، این معنای این نیست که یک قصه باشه، یعنی که یک منزله است. یعنی لغت منزل به انگلیسی stories. So one story house means what? یک خانه یک منزله. And if it's two منزل, then we say what? A two-story house. Okay? Two-story house. One story, first floor, second floor. So two-story, دو منزله. So story in English has two meaning here. One is means dastan, a story, you tell a story, a report. And then the other one is what? The number of floor in a house. So it could be a one-story house, two-story house, three-story house, or also one-story apartment building, two-story apartment buildings, and multiple story apartment buildings. So please repeat, two-story house. What about this? The area in front of the house. Sometimes you see green lawn, sometimes you see also bushes and flowers. And that's called what? Yard. So it's in front of the house, you call it what? Front yard. Front yard. In a yard به معنای حولی است در فارسی، و front yard یعنی حولی که در پیشروی منزل است، در پیشروی خانه است. And the opposite of front yard is what? Backyard. همون حولی که در عقب منزل واقعی قرار داره، میگیم backyard. So please repeat, backyard. Backyard. Then this green area, the grass, is called what? Lawn. Okay? Lawn. Please repeat. Lawn. Lawn. The green grass in front of a house and the back of the house is called what? Lawn. You see on golf courses, you see lawn. You see in parks, you see lawns. Green grass, that's what it means. And then in a house, you also have a place called what? In Farsi, we have the same word for it. It's garage. Or in the French word is garage. And in English, they pronounce it garage or garage. But before the garage, you have what? Driveway. The space in front of the garage is called what? A driveway. Please repeat. Driveway. Driveway. And then the garage is here. It could be one-car garage, or it could be what? Two-car garage. Okay? The two-car could fit. So it's a two-car garage. So please repeat. Garage. Garage. The word garage is also used. It's a French version of the same word. So these are the words we studied. These are the new words. So please repeat after me together. Apartment building. Apartment building. Condominiums. Condominiums. Townhouse. Townhouse. Number 4. Single family home. Single family home. Number 5. One-story house. One-story house. Number 6. Two-story house. Two-story house. Number 7. Yard. Number 8. Lawn. Number 9. Driveway. Number 10. Garage. So, what's the meaning of apartment building? It's a building with many apartments. And again, remember, apartments is what? The apartments or the whole building is owned by a company or a person. Condos or condominiums are what? Also an apartment building, but what? Each apartment is owned by a person, not by a company. And most of the time, people that they own that apartment, they live there. Townhouse, a detached apartment. Okay, so it is not like apartment completely attached to one another, but it is, they share one wall, but they usually have what, 2-story, 3-story homes, and they also have a space in front and the back of the house or apartment. Single family home. Single family home is what? Detached home, means it doesn't share any walls with any of the houses around them. So there's a space around the house. And a single family home could be a 1-story house, or it could be a 2-story house. So a 1-story house is what? A detached 1-story home. And a 2-story could be what? A detached 2-story. And detached simply means what? It's not attached to what? To another house. Yard is a space in front of or in back of a house. Lawn is what? Green grass. Driveway is what? Space in front of the garage. It's called driveway. And garage is what? A space, room, or room for parking cars. That's what it is. So please repeat after me together one more time. Apartment building, condominiums, townhouse, single family home, 1-story house, 2-story house, yard, lawn, driveway, garage. Now let's go to the next part. So sometimes people ask you, where do you live? You say, I live in an apartment building. Or you ask somebody who says, I live in a condo. So how is a condo different than an apartment? Because condos are not as crowded as apartment buildings are. And also what? Because the owners live in condos, the chances are the condos are well taken care of and they look a lot nicer than an apartment. And townhouse is what? Even better than condo. It's more separate, it has space in front and the back. Also, it only shares one wall with the neighbor, not 4 walls with neighbors. So you get more privacy. Okay, now we have a new grammar lesson. It's simple future tense. So I'll first, actually I call it new, but it's not new. What is new is what? The exercises that I added, but I wanted to bring it to your attention before I teach you a new grammar lesson, future progressive tense, next session. So first I want to remind you of what is simple present tense. Simple present tense, the tense is what? That you do something over and over and over again. That's called simple present tense. Tom calls Jim every day. یعنی زمان حال ساده که در فارسی میگیم، این در انگلیسی و در فارسی همچنان برای جملات استعمال میشه که ما یک عمل به صورت تکراری انجام میدیم و that's how it's at least used in English. در انگلیسی به این رقم است. شما وقتی که کار همیشه انجام بدین در از simple present tense استفاده میکنین. میگین Tom calls Jim every day. هر روز برای جیم تلفن میکنه. That's how you use it, and that's why you use what? For something that you do it. Okay, what are the things you do every day, for example? You pray every day. So you say what? I pray every day. You don't say I'm praying every day. You have to say I pray every day. You use the simple form of the verb. What other things do you do every day? Let's say you take a shower every day. You say what? I take a shower every day. You do not say I'm taking a shower every day. That's wrong English, okay? What are other things you do? You eat every day. You drive every day. You work every day. You eat every day. You drink every day. So for all these things that are repeated, you use simple present tense. But تمام امو افعالی که به صورت عموم تکراری است، به اون صورت است که ما از simple present tense استفاده میکنیم. Present progressive tense is used for something that's happening right now. Tom is calling Jim right now. فرق زمان ساده و زمان جاری است که در زمان جاری در انگلیسی ما یک شکل فعل to be را با ing که با فعل اضافه میکنیم و این وقت است که ما راجع به عمل گپ میزنیم که همین لحظه انجام میگیره. مثلا میگن Tom is calling Jim now. یعنی تام امی لحظه با جیم صحبت میکنه. یا شما درسای ما را فعلا گوش میگیرین میگین که what we're watching English lesson on Iman TV now. Not every day but now, this moment. در زبان دری ما نداریم این فعلا این تنسه. منتها در فارسی ایرانی مثلا میگین که من دارم با موزیک گوش میگیرم. دارم کلمه دارم اگه وقتی با زمان حال اضافه میکنیم معنی چیز که it's present progressive tense. In Dari I believe we don't use the word دارم all the time. Some dialects of Dari probably use it, but the standard Dari doesn't use the word دارم. But you say دارم نان میخورم means I'm eating right now. دارم صحبت میکنم I'm talking right now. But in English we use what? A to be verb ing, but in standard Farsi we don't have this tense. We just change the tense. هر روز درس میدم، همین لحظه درس میدم. همین لحظه وقتی که ما زمان تغییر میدیم، امو تنس یا شکل جمله فعل همچنان تغییر میخوره. ببخشید در فارسی تغییر نمیخوره، اما در انگلیسی تغییر میخوره. Okay, let's go to the next one. Simple past. You do something that you did in the past, you started in the past, you finish it in the past. So Tom called Jim yesterday. یعنی او تنها دیروز با جیم تلفن کرد. هر روز تلفن نمیکنه، همین لحظه برش تلفن نمیکنه. این ما شما این زمان از زمان فارسی در زبان فارسی هم داریم. Past progressive is something that what? That a long action that took place in the past. And usually something else happens within that. Jim was sleeping when Tom called. So the sleeping was what? A long action. Calling is what? He called is a short action. So I've given an example. Let's say that Jim went to sleep at 10 o'clock. He woke up at 4. So between 10 and what? 6 a.m. he slept. Within that time, somebody called. So that's what? That is the past progressive tense. Also we use while and when we use the past progressive tense. We use while for past progressive and we use when for simple past. So you say, Jim was sleeping when Tom called. While Jim was sleeping, Tom called. In these صورت است که ما تقریبا دو جمله داریم در اینجا. یکی Jim was sleeping, دیگهش Tom called. اما اگر بخواین که راجع به emphasize کنین sleeping when استعمال میکنین با simple past. When Tom called. اما اگر while بگوین باید بگوین که او را در جمله بیارین که دو past progressive است. میگین while Jim was sleeping, Tom called. Past progressive tense is also, we use also comma and punctuation here. So if you start the sentence with when or with while, you have to use what? A comma at the end of the sentence. The simple future tense, what I want to teach you right now, is used to show an activity that will take place in the future. Tomorrow, next week, next month. Tom will call Jim tomorrow. I will see you again next week, inshallah. In Farsi, we usually say what? Inshallah. In English, you say God's willing. اما در فارسی میگه انشالله شما را هفته آینده میبینیم. هیچ که اگر اراده خداوند باشه میبینیم و اگر اراده خداوند نباشه نمیبینیم. اما باید اسم شما انشالله را استفاده بکنیم. اما در انگلیسی انشالله کلمهش نیست، استفاده نمیشه. همین will که میگن یک چیزی که بسیار امکان زیاد باشه will، و اگر امکاناتش کم باشه چی از کلمه may و یا might استفاده میکنیم که ما اینجا بر شما تشریح کردیم که چند رقم ما میره بر شما تشریح میکنم و بعدا درس استاپ میکنم تا هفته آینده باز تکرار زیره یا همون تمرین زیره بعدا میکنیم. اگر بگیم که I will be in class tomorrow، یعنی که شما 100% یقین دارین که شما صبح تشریف میارین. I'm going to be in class tomorrow. Going to و will معنی چیز که 100% شما در صنف می باشین. البته ما شما در زبان فارسی و خصوصا کسانی که ما شما با خداوند عقیده داریم است که همه چیز به اراده خداوند است. اگر خداوند بخواه ما این کار واقع میشه، اگر خداوند نخواه هیچ کار واقع نمیشه. دوی شک نیست. اما در انگلیسی اینمی چیز موجود نیست. میگن I will be in class tomorrow. اگر انشالله و ترار دبنش اضافه نمی کنیم. I will probably visit Kabul soon. کلمه probably جمله را ضعیف می سازم. یعنی میگین که 90% امکانش هست اما 100% نه. اما میگین که I'm going to go to Kabul soon means it's a done deal. I have my passport, I have my tickets, I have everything and I'm going. I may visit Iran next year. May ضعیفترین شکل امی چیز آینده است. یا I might visit Iran next year. Maybe I will visit Iran. معنیش است که for sure نیست. یعنی که ما با یقین گفته نمیتونیم که آیا ما ایران میریم یا نمیریم. بر ترتیب ما I have a lot more slides for you, but unfortunately we don't have enough time. I have to stop here and then you will take it from here next time. بیننده های بسیار محترم تلویزیون ایمان، درس امروز ما با همینجا به پایان رسید. تا هفته آینده شما را به خداوند متعال میسپارم. تشکر.